Sammy.
Hey, hey guys. So why don't you guys each tell me a little bit about your roles? I'm so excited about this project.
Sure. Shall I start? I play Leonard, a farmer, Belgium, in the very, very early days of the First World War, and a German battalion are passing through Belgium. Um, and it's a great surprise to the villagers what's happening, and Leonard's life is basically torn apart by a kind of a brutal attack. And he ends up sort of being forced slightly against his instincts to lead a kind of last front to try and this disparate set of villagers to try and survive the attack and take people to safety. But it's a very I'm a father with two sons. I live a very simple life as a farmer before it's torn apart by war.
And my character is Louise, and I am in love with Leonard's son. And I'm kind of a bit of a fancy, spoiled girl because in our small town, my dad is the only one who has a car. He's a doctor, and they have a certain path for me, my parents. And obviously, I choose a very different life. But then the war interferes with my life, and I lose my family. I lose my father of my child, and I have to become, something that I never thought I would be. And it was a very interesting role for sure.
Nice. And what was the biggest challenge about playing each of your roles?
I think probably, trying to sort of manifest the loss that happens to Leonard. So he loses his family. Um, and you know, it's never nice stuff to kind of put yourself through. You can confuse your body and mind as an actor. Um, but good writing really helps. And, we're supported by a very, I think, poignant script that kind of captured how all the characters sort of felt or related so I just had to kind of, I let the script look after it. But I think it was trying to, yeah, for me, it was making the kind of trauma feel as real as possible, not overplayed, but real.
Same, like obviously we're making a movie about something that is really important. We're kind of in a weird way, we're the voice of people that went through this, even they're long gone. And as Ian mentioned, it's never easy because just going through it, even if it's your character, like losing your loved ones, it's a really tough um moment for your character, so you need to give it justice. And it was difficult, but as Ian mentioned, we were supported by a fantastic script and very poignant, so you just, yeah, you know
Nice. And in which ways do you relate to your characters, or if you don't, do they have a characteristic you wish you had?
You just have to find the crossover. Whatever role you play, you find those qualities within you, and you kind of blow them up, bring them to the fore, and kind of suppress the qualities that feel less relevant. I come kind of oddly enough. My father came from a farming family. They were Perthshire farmers, and his both his brothers were farmers. And I spent quite a lot of time on a farm as a kid. So I kind of knew that. I'm very drawn to that kind of rural idyll and that kind of the peaceful life, which I think the film captures so beautifully. The film sort of very, very, I think, beautifully encompasses a very, you know, peaceful, serene, beautiful world that gets kind of totally destroyed by meaningless war. One of the things I really love about the film is that there's a beautiful romance which Sasha is very much a part of. I mean, it's very human. It's a very human story, and and war is perceived through the people, and not through historical detail, not through what the politicians were thinking, and not through why the war happened and how it ended, but just through the people. So anyway, I've slightly expanded on your question, but yeah, farming I could get in touch with.
Well, oddly enough, my dad is a doctor, just like my dad in the film. But I think it was for me, it was just being part of it, you know, and the fact that we were filming on location and we had an amazing crew really helped. And as soon as you put like your dress on, you know, of course you do the homework when you read the script and you try to find the qualities that, as Ian said, like that can relate to you, and then something you have to come up with. But then once you're in the setting, just like it helps to be one with the story, and in my case with Louise.
Yeah, and honestly,
Very.
the sets were absolutely stunning. The art direction, our costumes, everything that helps put an actor in the right place were so beautifully laid out for us.
Beautiful. It was a pleasure to speak to both of you, and my cat thinks so too because she keeps trying to hop on camera. Thank you so much, and I hope we talk again soon.
Cheers.
Thank you,
Take care.
Sammy.
Thanks. Bye-bye.